Today, I want to talk about the law of attraction and the law of vibration and thinking positively versus being in the present moment, healing our wounds, feeling our feelings, and looking at the past, and why this versus, one versus the other, is harming you. And if you don't understand it and you're not sure how you can do both at one time, this is the video for you, because this is the key to healing. So if this is something you're interested in, hit the like button and subscribe below for more videos like this. Okay, I find people, when they have chronic illness, and I did this for so long, get caught up. They actually miss the mark on both of these important things that you need to do in order to heal yourself. Okay, when you're struggling physically, chronically, when you have pain, symptoms, when you have emotional dysregulation, when you have trauma, a lot of us miss the mark. We get so confused. Okay, I believe you definitely need to feel your feelings. You need to feel the reality of what is now. When you try to pretend that it's not happening and you try to think positively or repeat positive affirmations such as, I'm healthy, I'm healed, I'm healed, I'm healed, I'm healthy, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting better every day, and that is not actually the reality, we feel an inner wrongness. We feel an inner wrongness. And it feels wrong because we know it's not true. And it's incongruent with our truth. But we have been told that what you think of, you will get more of. So we deny the truth, the reality of the situation, the voice that's saying, no, I'm not healthy, I'm not healed. And yet we keep repeating the affirmation, I'm healed, and then in your mind is saying and screaming back at you, no, you're not getting better and better, you're getting worse and worse, like things are not going well. We try to silence that voice because of fear. We're afraid that if we acknowledge it, we say, yes, this is truth. This is now. I accept my own feelings about what is reality for me at the present. Then we won't heal. We're afraid of this. We're afraid that we will somehow be messing up the law of attraction. The law of attraction is a very important law if used properly. But I feel that when we deny reality and we deny the little voice inside us, our own knowing, our soul's voice, that is screaming against what we're actually saying in affirmations, what we're trying to focus on. We're trying to create a reality. We're trying to say positive affirmations. We're trying to move in the direction of something, and our voice is screaming, this isn't true, this isn't truth, this is not truth for you. Then we have a serious incongruence with our mind. It's almost like a fight between our emotional soul and our mind. Our mind says, no, we're not going to think this. You're not going to sit there and swallow. You're going to pick yourself up. You're going to move forward, right? You're going to say these affirmations and you're going to believe them and keep repeating them, whether it's true or not. And your soul is saying, listen to me. I'm struggling. I'm sick. I need to say that this is not truth. I need you to hear me, right? And you're denying that. This creates a vibration inside you. And for those of you who have not seen my video on the law of vibration, please go check that out, because it is the key to healing. So people miss the mark on the law of attraction, and I believe they should look at the law of vibration. When you feel this incongruence inside you, you are creating a vibration of like you're a fraud, a falseness. You're creating this icky feeling inside you that you are not aligned. You're not aligned. This is not truth for you. Your body and brain are not in alignment. They're not resonating. And that creates a vibration that is a low vibration, right? It creates resistance, fear, stress, right? Shame, guilt, because when we have to hide our truth, that creates a lot of shame. So it creates these lower vibrational feelings, anger that we have to think one way, but we really feel another. So we're actually sending the vibration out into the world that we don't want and that is not incongruent with healing, that is not going to attract healing. So stay with me here. So I believe that you need to do these two things side by side in order to heal. You need to do the law of attraction and the future reality creation. You need to look forward and step into it. But at the same time, you need to accept the now, be in congruence with what is your truth at the moment without any self-blame or criticism or self-judgment or self-loathing attached to that. It is the reality, and you can love yourself the way you are, even though you feel a way that you don't want to feel. And even though it may not be right, or it may not be helpful, or it potentially could make you not heal, you need to accept your actual truth. And when we accept our full feelings, our full truth in the moment of what is real for us, all of our feelings, all of our thoughts, what is real for us, what is our mind, our emotions, right? Our deep emotions, what are they trying to tell us? What is our soul trying to say? We cannot deny truth inside us, even little whispers of doubts and insecurities, and we need to acknowledge these. We must acknowledge and accept what is. This is the way I feel. This is truth for me. Yeah, it's not pretty. Yeah, it's ugly. Yeah, it's maybe not even beneficial. But we need to accept it in its full glory, in its full expression. We need to hear it. We need to sit with it. We need to allow it to express, to be. It is truth for us at the moment, and we need to accept it and love ourselves anyways. Unconditional love and acceptance for what is truth for us in this present moment, without any self-judgment or criticism or trying to change it or deny it or repress it or fix it. Just truth right here, right now. Full love, acceptance, and acknowledgement of what is. Once we do that, once we acknowledge these feelings that are deep inside us, and we give ourselves unconditional love and validation and empathy and kindness and compassion, once we give ourselves the gift to just be and do and express who we are and what we think, our personal truth in this moment, our resistance goes down, right? We feel more at peace, more calm. It maybe doesn't change the symptoms, it doesn't change our state, it doesn't change our experience, and it doesn't change what's happening. But we feel more at peace in the fact that this is how we feel, we've acknowledged it and all its ugliness, and we still love ourselves, and we're able to express it without denying it or suppressing it or resisting it or trying to change it or fix it or make it be something different than it is not. There's a lot of relief in that. Okay, there's a lot of relief that you can give yourself. When you give yourself this relief, your nervous system calms down. Your central nervous system realizes it doesn't have to be in fight or flight because it's allowed to be who it is without having to be any different, without having to do all this work to change it. You can take things off your shoulders. You can just be who you are. You can face and acknowledge what is true, what is reality. Now, once we do that, we don't want to stay feeling our deep emotional wounds and pain and angers and fears and resentments and shame and guilt and abandonment and victimhood. We don't want to feel all these feelings forever. We don't want to stay in that state. We do want to acknowledge it. We do want to make peace with it. We do want to allow it to be what it is without trying to change it. But once we do that, once we give ourselves the gift, we also, almost alongside that, as if there's two trains going down two separate tracks, we allow this to be what it is without trying to fix or change it, and you are free to say the truth of what you feel in this moment, no matter how ugly it is, no matter how wrong or sad or fearful or shameful. It might be. But rather than get stuck there forever, we need to move this second track, the train on the second track, forward. At the same time as this train is with these emotions and not trying to fix them, not trying to change them, and just allowing reality to be what it is, okay? We take another train on another track and we say, okay, what do we want? How can we change this? What can our future look like? What better thoughts can I say to myself right now? So not change, not try to fix, like, oh, it's wrong of you to feel this way. Don't think that way. You're not going to heal if you think this way. Like, that's a bad thought. None of that. It's more like, I see you, I hear you, I love you, I have compassion for you. And so while this is true for you, what is compassionate? What can I do for you right now to help you create a better future, to love you, to say something kind? How can I move you forward with compassion for what is in this moment, for kindness and what is in this moment, for all the truth of what is real for you right now? But how can we still take that and move you forward, think better thoughts, do better things, take better actions? What is the future that you are aligned with? What do you really want? What is it that you long for? And how can we bridge that gap, right? How can we stay on this track and not try to change you, where you feel all this resistance to the fact that you're not even listening to your own soul? But how can we take the dreams that your soul has and push those forward, right? What thoughts do we need to do? How can we create our new reality in a way that's compassionate to what is actually real and what is happening, right? So this is where the self-blame, the self-criticism, the judgment, the unkind words, comments that you may say to yourself that are actually harmful, that are actually mean in order to motivate you to go forward, that are actually denying or not listening or suppressing your true soul when it wants to be heard. But how can we really hear this soul, be with this soul, have kindness and compassion for it, and also, like a child that we may take by the hand, that we have complete compassion for and we're listening to, and we understand needs to be heard and loved for what is true for them in this moment. But how can we also take them by the hand, say nice things to them, show our compassion, our love, help encourage them to move forward, right? Where's this self-encouragement, self-love, self-kindness, self-compassion to move towards a better future, right? To move towards a better place, a more kind place, a more compassionate place, a place that you want, that your soul is truly aligned with. And then we don't have to choose. It's not the law of attraction versus, feeling your inner feelings and all the inner work and being in the present moment and staying here in the present moment versus creating your reality and law of attraction and positive thinking. It's not a this versus that. It's a both. It's two separate tracks. It's two separate tracks. This is true and this is also true. And how can we move them forward together? How can they resonate with each other together, right? It's like tying, if you were in one train over here, someone you loved was in another train over here, and you tied a rope back and forth. How can we move the track together? So we're moving in alignment together with compassion and love towards the life that we actually want, towards what we want to create, towards what it is, our dreams and our futures and our goals. And how can we do this in a kind, compassionate, loving way? And that is the key that most people miss when we're talking about self-healing, healing yourself, and how we stay in the present moment and also move forward to the future. So now when we say, I'm healed, we don't say that because it's not true. It's not in alignment with what our soul is actually feeling. But we say, I'm not healed. We tell the truth. I'm not healed, but I want to be. And this is what I'm going to do to move forward. I know I'm going to heal. We encourage ourselves, I'm going to heal. It's possible that I can heal. It's more than possible that I can heal. I feel in my soul that I really am meant to heal, that I will be healed, that I am healing. Right? So do you see the difference there? It's not, I'm healed, I'm healed, I'm healed when we don't believe it. It's okay, I acknowledge, I accept. I'm not healed. I'm not where I want to be. This sucks, right? We tell the full truth. We say, but I love you anyway. I have compassion for you. I'm so sorry. But then we don't sit there. We also take ourselves by the hand and we say, but I want to be healed. This is the future I want. This is what I'm moving towards. And we say kind things to ourselves, like, I'm healing. I am going to get there. I can do it. I believe in myself. I believe in my protocol. I believe that if I continue on this track, that if I continue to believe and I continue to do the work, I will get there. There's no doubt that I will. So it's do you see the difference there? Right? We move forward with love and compassion, but also acknowledgement for what is. It's not that we're trying to force it and change it and twist it into be something that it's actually not. We accept what it actually is, and then with loving compassion and kindness, we move ourselves forward in the direction that we want. We move ourselves forward to what we do want with encouragement and love and compassion and kindness and all the self qualities that you are going to need to get there. And that is the law of vibration. Now you're feeling love for yourself and kindness and compassion, and right, you're putting this energy into what you're saying, and now you're aligned with the energy of the self-love and the self-compassion, and that is the energy, that is the state, that's the vibrational state that is actually going to do the healing, right? But when we force ourselves to move forward in a different way, by forcing, by bullying, by criticism, by judgment, by blame, by denying, by suppressing, and we don't feel that love and compassion, that we even are listening to ourselves, then we're putting the wrong vibration out in the world, a vibration of resistance and anger and shame and guilt and hiding and embarrassment and self-loathing. And that energy, that state of vibration will not heal you. So I really hope that you have heard the message and heard the secret in this video. If you haven't, please watch it again. It's here. It will really guide you in moving forward so that you can take your healing into your own hands, so that you can heal yourself, so that you can use the law of attraction, the law of vibration, and also be in the present moment and use the power of healing your wounds and looking into your past. You can do it all. There isn't an either or. So we must use it all. We must think of these on different train tracks. Okay? And it's not us, it's not one versus the other. It's together. It's a cooperation of these trains moving down the tracks together to get to where we want to go. So I hope it's been helpful. Please subscribe if you have not done so yet, and I will see you in the next video.